Why they plot on me? Why these bros plot on me? Cause I'm taking all this pack. Watch me do my thing. These diamonds cool on me. I swear these diamonds cool on me. This shit ain't new to me. I've been fucking 93. I can't wipe no thought. I just want the top. Shawty fuck me for my clout. I feel like a star. Pulled up on the block. Just to flex my clout. Geeking off the drop. I had to run it up. Watch me boof away. Big bands yeah, they in my face. Lil' shawty give me face. I'm catching plays like Notre Dame. She know I'm about to go. I need that 2018 range. Friendly with the girl, I had to level up my taste. 40 on my hip, gotta keep that shit. This little hoe on my dick, you know she a bad bitch. Keep my circle small, I can't trust shit. Gotta keep that pump, I ain't ducking. Shawty choosing cause she know Lil' Pip I boss up. Broke on Twitter hating, please go get your girl back. She know it's PG in my gang, that's how we rock, yeah. This little hoe taught me, then I had to pass her off. Why they plot on me? Why these bros plot on me? Cause I'm taking all this pack. Watch me do my thing. These diamonds cool on me. I swear these diamonds cool on me. This shit ain't new to me. I've been fucking 93. I can't wipe no thought. I just want the top. Shawty fuck me for my clout. I feel like a star. Pulled up on the block. Just to flex my Glock. Geeking off the drop. I had to run it up.
Whole flow in my Phantom, now I'm off the shit. Riding with that stick that's 30 on me, got the dick. Foreign shawty on my line, yeah, she my main bitch. I'm smoking 93 proof, there's no propane, bitch. I just pulled off in the Audi thing. Diamonds flashing on my chain, feel like Johnny Dang. Lil' ho, I'm so rude, I'm road running, catching plays. Lil' ho, I'm so rude, I'm road running, catching plays. Supreme on my teeth, Louis on my back. Feel like Aaron Rodgers, bitch, I got that backpack. Moved the board, shawty, know I ball like Steve Nash. Spend the check on my neck, watch me get it back.
Why they plot on me? Why these bros plot on me? Cause I'm taking all this pack. Watch me do my thing. These diamonds cool on me. I swear these diamonds cool on me. This shit ain't new to me. I've been fucking 93. I can't wipe no thought. I just want the top. Shawty fuck me for my clout. I feel like a star. Pulled up on the block. Just to flex my Glock. Geeking off the drop. I had to run it up.
Y'all niggas already know, fuck we cool, man. Shout out my PGA niggas. Patrice, Mike, PayPal. Fuck all y'all other niggas, man.
Me and Bojo born in this bitch. Smoking my ass, bitch. You know I'm finna go on, man. 2017 shit, I need that check.
All right, that was
the other track going there.
that was my friend Jordan, also known as Lil PayPal on Spotify.
What's up, Dominic? Good to have you home for the weekend, buddy.
Yeah, thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
Yeah, no problem.
So I have a couple questions for you. I was hoping you could give me your best answer to.
Yeah, fire away. That's what I'm here for.
All right, thank you. The first one is, what inspired you most to start creating music?
You know, I think what inspired me most to start creating music was, there's a few things. I know back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of, Dr. Dre and Tupac. My dad was really into that. And, I think, just seeing how a bunch of other people around me, were kind of doing the same thing, making their own music and their own beats. I just saw, I thought, why not me? Why couldn't I be able to do that? So, it just started out kind of as a joke. Me and some buddies went to the studio and we were like, just playing around, making some beats and stuff. And then, we started throwing out some verses with it. And, I thought like, hey, it didn't sound too bad. And then from then on, I made my own SoundCloud, which is that song right there, Feel Like a Star. That had my buddy Bori in it. He was featured in it, but he was one of the guys that started out with me. But I started out just kind of as a mess around, and and then it made into what it is now. But what inspired me is probably Dr. Dre, and listened to, you know, the kind of music that he made back as a kid, when I was a kid, what I'd hear, and, you know, the way him and Ice Cube, you know, were able to get their verses out. I was a little bit younger. I probably shouldn't have been listening to that music back then, but it was good for learning.
Yeah, Dre, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, all those guys really
the whole NWA.
Yeah, they spark plugged.
You guys went over that in class,
hip
didn't you?
hop. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
So you told me about that. It's a good group.
All right, our next question is, what do you enjoy most about the music making process?
You know, about the music making process, damn, Dom, you got these hard questions on me. I think that just seeing the whole full cycle, I think it's interesting being able to see, you know, watch it come from, you know, just an idea, you know, just on your pen and paper, you know, seeing it come down to, you know, in the full studio, you know, that full SoundCloud, you know, completed song. I just enjoy, you know, I think like many other people, I just enjoy, you know, seeing it come together at the very end, you know, it's being able to see, you know, the hard work I put in, you know, in the studio, you know, on my little journal. I keep my notes in my journal, just a pen, you know, I usually have it with me all the time, or just in my phone sometimes. I'll just type in some good ideas for, you know, verses when it comes to me. But it's just nice to be able to see it come from that, you know, starting process, you know, all the way to the finished product. So I think that's what I enjoy the most. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. It does. So the third question we have is, when looking at what I've covered in class this term, we've dove greatly into many different kinds of old school rap artists. Who's your favorite old school rapper? Is it Dre and Tupac and those guys you mentioned?
Definitely. I like Ice Cube, but probably the best. As far as old school rap goes, I like Tupac and Ice Cube. Probably Tupac the most, just because I think he was like one of the first people I would listen to. You know, I was listening to California Love by Tupac. It's a classic. You know, I think he was probably, then that's when I kind of got into Tupac. And obviously, you know, he was passed away by the time I started listening to him. But when I was listening to him, it started out with that. And, you know, I think that just really got me into his albums. And, you know, for me, listening to his music, it really just... it was kind of where I got some of my inspiration from as well. So probably my favorite of old school rap. If I had to narrow it down, it'd probably be Tupac, but I like them all. I'm a very big fan of the NWA.
I respect it, man. Next question. Being a new upcoming artist in your area of Vancouver, Washington, you've had many different stints with producers. Who is your favorite producer or DJ of all time?
Ooh, of all time. Ooh. You know... If we're talking all time, it might not be, you know, my kind of, you know, type of genre that, I mean, thinking about it, probably be, you know, Flash, Grandmaster Flash. You know, that guy was insane what he did, and, you know, how he kind of cultivated the whole process of, you know, getting it started for, you know, legendary beat making. You know, I mean, he was the one that, you know, got it started. And he inspired many other producers from then on. I mean, you gotta go with Grandmaster Flash. He's the one that started everything, and, you know, got producers to be the way they are today. And even, you know, some of my guys, you know, CJ back home, who produces, you know, some of my music, he gets a lot of his inspiration from Flash. So probably Grandmaster. Yeah, he's the man.
All right. Who do you think your style most relates to?
Oh, my style most relates to. You know, I like to think I'm kind of different, but if I were to choose someone who I think I'd most relate to, probably Tory Lanez. He's a new up-and-coming sort of artist. He's a little bit on the newer, and I really like his flow. I think me and his flow are really similar, and just his overall, you know, smoothness of his tracks. I mean, you gotta give him a listen. Have you ever listened before, Dom? Tory?
Yeah, I've heard some of his songs.
Yeah, no, just his smoothness. It's unreal. It's like everything flows so well, and that guy, I'd be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he, you know, blew up big, like into the next Kanye or something. I love Tory.
Outside of rap, or is there any other type of music or artist you prefer or like?
I'm sorry, sorry, I was coughing. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, outside of rap, do you enjoy any other type of music, and what artists specifically?
Oh, outside of rap, yeah, you know, I listen to a lot of like hip hop. I like my boy Kanye, like I just mentioned. I like a lot of his older stuff though, like the Graduation album, some more of like older type, old school Kanye. I listen to a lot of Drake too. I like my Drake. He's kind of in the rapping game, and so probably a lot of Kanye, a lot of hip hop mainly is what kind of music I'm into when it's not rap. Which is kind of funny now because a lot of hip hop artists are doing kind of both, so that makes it a little bit interesting.
If you could go back in time and meet one musical icon, who would it be?
Oh, if I can meet one musical icon, it's gotta be Tupac. It's gotta be Pac. Just actually, I changed that. I would go Dre. I mean, I like the way how Tupac got started, but I like Dre's story more. I think that's just what appeals to me. I'm more the kind of guy where I like to listen on how they turn their struggles into success. And Dre's the perfect ideal example for that. Seeing how he grew up in the streets of Compton. Back in Compton. I mean, still to this day, it's not that good, but even back then it was worse. And seeing how he overcame those struggles, out in the hood like that, and just starting out from just like some little taps in the classroom to buying a little, like I think it was like $100 set or something that his mom got for him for Christmas, just making those into beats, and then just expanding onto there, getting more hardware to be able to produce better beats off of, and I kind of just want to see how he got his struggles into how where he is today, even with his business, I know he's got, beats and he's making a killing off of that. And, I just kind of want to see it all full cycle. I watched the movie Straight Outta Compton. I know a lot of it kind of showed it, but I think it'd be better just to talk to Dre.
Looking at the success of other artists, what do you think you can take from those artists to find your own success?
What I can take from these artists to find my own success is, just their perseverance. Their perseverance would definitely be a big one. That's probably key. That's what makes any artist stand above. You gotta persevere even through the hard times. You gotta be able to push through it and grind to get to where you are.
All right, and our final question is for you. Is to wrap up the interview. Considering we've gone over many aspects of your life, specifically in the rap world, what do you like to do with your free time outside of rap music?
My free time?
Yeah.
When I'm not in the studio, I'm with my friends. We like to do a lot of outdoor stuff. We're really big into fishing, believe it or not. A lot of us will usually go out to the lake nearby, Lackness Lake. We're usually out there fishing for brown trout. We've been really into fishing lately, but in the wintertime, we usually go to Mount Hood, right over there, a couple hours away, and we'll go snowboarding. Kind of anything, man. We like just being on the outdoors. I've even been on several hikes out in the Columbia Gorge area. I don't know if we've been there a couple times at the Columbia Gorge, but just a lot of outdoor activities.